When you have a crawfish boil and you have leftover crawfish, your next thought is, what am I going to make with this crawfish? For this meal, we're making crawfish gumbo. Took a slab of butter, put that in the pot and melted it. Then I started cooking down the purple onions from the crawfish boil and letting that brown up. Once they got to the color I was going for, which I could have browned them longer, but I was tired of stirring the pot and we were getting hungry, I added in my broth. I have chicken bouillon cubes. I didn't have no seafood stock, so I just used 2 chicken bouillon cubes with some water. I didn't measure anything in this recipe. It really just got thrown together. I wanted enough water to cover the food. Threw in some garlic powder, onion powder. Keep in mind the seafood and all the food I'm going to put in this is all seasoned from the seafood boil, so I really didn't have to season it too much. Threw in a little parsley, really just for aesthetics. Then I poured in a good amount of crawfish claws. A lot of the juices were hidden in these. We had so much crawfish left over, I really just threw in about half of this bowl and then saved the other half for another dish. Then I diced up the carrots, the sausage, and the potatoes that was in the crawfish bowl and threw that in as well. All of this was loaded with flavor. Since all the food I'm putting in the pot is already cooked, really we didn't need to boil anything. We're just letting all the seasonings vibe out together. Plus this all came from the refrigerator and it all needs to get warm again. So I let it simmer for a little while and then I called it done because I didn't want the potatoes really getting more cooked than what they were. I did a taste test. It needed a little more salt, so I went in and just salted to your taste. If it's lacking that seafood boil flavor, you can always add a dash of that liquid crab boil. I had it out. I would have added it, but it really didn't need it. Make sure you get your rice going at the beginning of cooking this meal because it goes by so fast since everything's already cooked. You're going to be waiting on your rice. There are so many variations on how you can make a seafood gumbo. This is just how I made it today. You can do a roux, no roux. A roux gives my husband heartburn, so I've been making my gumbos but no roux lately. And we did have one leftover corn on the cob, which I cut up and then I sprinkled toppings on top of ours since my mom can't have corn. And now it's done. Your crawfish gumbo is complete and now you can sit back and enjoy it. I even got compliments from my husband saying this is the best crawfish gumbo I ever made. But I think when I make anything he really likes, it's the best thing I ever made. And he wasn't lying because this was really good.